Okay, for a little change, I'm going to be playing a little bit of Caves of Qud. Most of these games will probably be very short, I will die quickly, and there will probably be multiple incarnations in this video. This is a fantastic game, by the way. I really enjoy it. It was made by a South African developer, I believe, and you can register it for $5, which I have done. And I don't think there's been an update in a little while, but it's free if you want to try it out, and it certainly is worth a playthrough. It's sort of like a roguelike with handwritten quests in a preset randomly generated world. So let's get started. You can be either a mutated human or a true man. I find being a true man a little easier, although not quite as fun. You get more skill points and therefore get more skills, but mutations are pretty cool. So I'm going to try a run as a mutated human. We'll see how far we get, and when I die horribly, we'll switch to a true man and hopefully do a little better. So let's roll up a mutated human. Let's get our ego up. This determines the potency of our mental mutations, and since I'm going to be doing damage with physical mutations, I don't think I need it to be that high, but I'm going to put it up to 18 anyway, because it also allows us to haggle better, and unlike Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, money is fairly important in this game. Willpower determines the frequency with which we may use our mental mutations, and our hit point regeneration rates, and your ability to resist mental attacks. All are fairly important. So we'll get that up to 16. Intelligence determines our skill points and our ability to examine artifacts, and we'll put that up to 18. I like that to be fairly high. Toughness is hit points and resistances. Again, we'll put it up to 18. Agility is accuracy and dodging. 18. And pump the rest into strength. Yeah. Okay, now let's select our mutations. There's quite a bit to choose from here. You can choose defects, which give you more mutation points. So you can choose to spontaneously combust, which will give you 3 extra mutation points you can spend into good mutations. Let's see, you can amnesia, blinking tick, you teleport about uncontrollably. Evil twin is pretty cool. You basically have an evil twin that warps in from another dimension and attacks you once in a while. Socially repugnant. But I think we're going to stay away from those, because this game is fairly hard and I'm not very good at it. I think I'll go with something fairly simple. Flaming hands will cost 5. Night vision's nice. It frees up a hand when we're underground, so we'll take that. Phasing. Oh, that lets us go through solid walls. That would be useful, but no. Slime glands. You can spit slime at things. It's alright, but I think we're going to get some thick fur, which increases our resistances. It gives us a little more survivability. And for mental mutations, we have 5 points remaining. Let's see, manipulate lights, precognition. I think I want to go for something fairly defensive. Sunder mind. Well, that's pretty cool. Sunder an enemy's mind. I think we're going to go for teleportation, just so we can escape if we get into a difficult situation. So let's go on to the next screen. Everything's turned red. We've spent all our mutation points, and during the game, as we level up, we have the ability to increase the power of these mutations. We get more mutation points, and we can even generate new mutations, even though that's a little random. So let's go on to the next screen, and we get to pick our character here. As you can see, each starting character buffs our stats a little bit. I want somebody fairly tough, so I think I'll go for a warden. He has long blade proficiency, block, and steady hands. So essentially, he's good with the sword, shield, and he can shoot things. And he gives us 2 extra strength, so we're almost 18 across the board there. Which isn't great, but it's good. I should specialize a little more. But I'm pretty sure that ego does not affect our flaming hands, so... And that's going to be our main damage as far as mutations go. So let's choose the warden. We've got flaming hands, night vision, thick fur, teleportation, and there are our stats. So let's start the game. Oh, our name. Let's Glunon. Glunon? That's not a good name for a mutant. But Blorth. Alright, good enough. So it's just creating the world here. The overview, the main world. Let's see if I can remember the key to get there. Is it minus? Yeah. Here's the world map. Now I know some of you are going to say graphics. To that I say it's an excellent game. Graphics generally don't matter once you get used to them, good or bad. This is only an ASCII game. I mean, do you refuse to play chess if the pieces aren't carved nicely enough? Do you refuse to read if the font isn't nice? So do give this game a try. It's very well done. So let's zoom back to Joppa, the starting village. Uh-oh. There we go. And we start in the village of Joppa. There are several abandoned houses here. The F is a farmer. We're going to talk to him. Live and drink, friend. May you find shade in Joppa. This is a post-apocalyptic world. Water is scarce, and well, surviving in general is scarce. What can you tell me about Joppa? You would be wise to speak with Elder Irudad. Look for his hut to the north. I'm in search of work. Some critters are eating our water vine. Farouk claims he saw one slinking around a vine patch. Ugly little thing, he says. Pale white, 8 legs, and an ear-splitting whine. I noticed a bit of red dirt on the water vine pool. The same we find in the soil at a nearby cave to the north we call Red Rock. Travel to Red Rock and kill as many of these critters as you can. Bring back the corpse of one, too. Elder Irudad will reward your efforts. I will do as you ask. We're going to accept this quest. Each game starts the same way, and you begin with the same quest. But the details of completing that quest are generally different. We're also going to rip these guys off, so let's close this door behind us so we can steal from this chest here. That is not owned by you? Well, we're going to open it anyway. That's why we closed the door behind us. Bronze dagger, weird artifact. Okay, we're going to take all that. La-da-da. I don't think there's a chest in here, but there is one in here. I don't feel guilty. Beaded bracelets, water skin, bark armor. It's a pretty tough game, or it's tough to get your character up to snuff, especially as a mutant. Let's close that door and see what we have here. Wood, beaded bracelet, copper, a few trade goods. Nothing all that great, but we're going to take it anyway. Okay, what's our equipment? Hands, we have ghostly flames, we have an iron longsword, we have a lit torch, which we do not need, so let's extinguish that. And remove it. We have a buckler on our arm rather than our hand, so we do have one hand free And I imagine we might be attacking with that. We can get dual wielding as well once we level up a little bit. Here's the trader in town. Let's see what he has to offer. Welcome, human. What do you desire? What kind of creature are you? I am a dromad human, a salt strider. Let's see what he has to trade. Lead slug. I believe we have a weapon. So we're going to get all his lead slugs. Spectacles. Wow, those are expensive spectacles. 83 drams. All the money is essentially drams of water, and a dram of water is enough to keep you alive about an hour's worth of water. So 83 drams is fairly expensive. If your ego isn't high, things are very expensive. Steel longsword would be really nice, but 71 drams I can't afford. We might be finding something along those lines fairly soon. Let's sell what we have. We'll sell those copper nuggets. We don't. Oh, we're getting good money for those bracelets. Bronze dagger. We don't need that. Weird artifact. We will keep. Does he have any armor? Leather armor. Okay, we'll sell that bark armor. Let's see if we can buy that steel sword. That might help us out. Steel longsword. And I'd like to get that leather armor. Offer. Okay. Good. He'll have to pay us 6 drams to even the trade. Yep. Okay. Good deal. Let's get out of here. See what our equipment is. Iron longsword. We don't want that. Remove. Let's get our steel longsword in hand. What else do we get? Leather armor. We're already wearing leather armor, so I didn't need to buy that. Here's a little pool of water here. And some water vines. We already talked to that farmer. And we'll go over here and talk to the mad tinkerer. Tensile of strength of Revlon, but lacking in dino elasticity. Retro threading and the M band would probably... Oh, I didn't notice you there. That's because I was ignoring you, mumbling. Noting a trace of yield synthetic linseed solvent. Unexpected deviation from the clank constant. Clears throat loudly. Must you disturb me? What are you, some sort of treasure hunter? At the very least, make yourself useful and bring me a knick-knack from one of the caves. I may reward you. Where can I find such a cave? There are caves everywhere, you dolt. This is Qud. Try the rust wells, just east of here. I will return with your knick-knack. So we have to fetch him a knick-knack, and since we ripped off some stuff from those chests, we already have one. So let's give him the weird artifact. And that's 75 experience. And let's accept his next quest, which is another knick-knack. Okay. It's daytime, it's 1 p.m. We're going to start walking north of Joppa here. And we will travel to Red Rock, and we'll try to attempt the Red Rock quest. Let's bring up the world map for a moment. Red Rock, if you can see my @ symbol there, Red Rock is 2 squares north of me. It's that red triangle. And I think each square on the world map represents 9 squares. Oh, that put me all the way back down here. Represents 9 screens. So we have to walk up 6 screens or so. We'll count and see. The area around Joppa is generally fairly peaceful. There's a few doghorn trees here and witchwood trees. We can harvest those but we don't have the harvesting skill, I don't think. Here are our skills here. Let's see what we have. Steady hand. I think the first thing I'm going to get is the butchery skill once we get some experience, and the harvestry skill here allows us to harvest witchwood, which will heal us. So that is also quite useful. Okay, might get dangerous on this screen. Alright, I don't see any enemies yet. How do you look around again? Is it X? No. Okay. Let's just continue north. Ah, that T there. I think that's a tortoise. Wish I remember how you look around. Is it end? No? I don't want to fool around. Always catching up. I'm going to use my flaming hands. No, we're not targeting ourselves. I did something wrong. Flaming hands. There, he's on fire. Run away a little bit. 8 hit points left, 7 hit points left. 6 hit points left. Did I equip my good sword? Yep. I'm gonna hit him with another flaming hands. And he's dead. That's 125 experience points. Whew. That was tough. Better be careful till we get some hit points back. And a level back. Or a level up. And get more hit points. On the next screen we see some enemies. The E's are Equimaxes. They're neutral, but they're incredibly tough. That R, I believe, is a salamander. I'm gonna just check the key mapping here. How do we look around? Look, L? Well, that makes a hell of a lot of sense. Salamander, this dog-sized amphibian flashes a row of razor-sharp teeth. Equipped, bite. Yeah, you don't want to mess with these Equimaxes. They are quite tough. The musculature of this strapping, tranquil beast is so pronounced that it looks as though the muscles themselves might burst through its rich auburn coat. Great tufts of white hair surround its massive hooves, which rears every so often while it grazes. Equipped, bite, and bite. Okay, 2 bites. Okay, let's flaming hands it up. We're going to hit that salamander, and we missed. Oh, we hit it. I don't know what happened. I think we missed. Or maybe we hit the tree. Oh, it looks like they're all fighting the Equimax. The Equimax is definitely going to win. We walked in the middle of a battle here. Let's see if we can help them out. Okay, we took out one salamander. Wow, they're all fighting that Equimax as well. I'm going to be fairly safe here, but I'll see if I can help out. No, it's too late. Okay, continue on our way. What is that? Bloody giant dragonfly covered in blood. This large darting insect moves with surprising bursts of speed, its wings flaring dazzlingly in the light. Equip, bite, wings, flying. Okay. Leave him alone, but it's that I want to kill. A jilted lover. This thorny vine has the nasty habit of ensnarling passing travelers, drawing them into its often final embrace. Yeah, those guys are nasty. You generally don't see them until they've caught you. But we need experience points now until we level up, which we have just done. So we gain 4 hit points, 82 skill points, and 1 mutation point. Press space. Okay, let's spend our experience points. I think we're going to level up our Flaming Hand, since that's the only attack mutation we really have. And it looks like we're already on level 2 teleportation. I believe we got a bonus level because of our high ego. So let's level that up. Increased Flaming Hand space to level 2. Good. And you can see if we save up 4 mutation points, pressing M will buy a new random mutation. And we have 82 skill points remaining. And I said I was going to get Butchery, which I will do now. Okay, great. And that's a passive ability. When we kill things, we have a chance of butchering them, which is good for not starving to death. Starving to death is a bad way to die. As you can see now, here we are quenched and sated, so we're not hungry and we're not thirsty. But we are not at Red Rock yet. Let's go up to the next screen here. I see 3 dogs and an O. The O is bad. It's a boar. Okay, I think we can take them. And we can always teleport if we get in trouble. So we're going to open with the Flaming Hands, and that kills the dog right away. Looks like there's another battle up there to the north between dogs and Equimaxes. Equimaxi. And I have my money on the Equimax. We still have a cooldown for our Flaming Hands. We're going to back off and hit the boar with the Flaming Hands. And run away as it takes damage. There we go. Fail to butcher. Flaming dog corpse. Okay. We're still alive. That's a good thing. 2 dogs are bearing down from the north. Hit one with Flaming Hands and chop the other one up with our sword. And night seems to be falling here. Luckily I have the mutation which allows me to see in the dark, and you can sort of see the little light radius around me. I think we're going to continue on through the night. I don't trust my dram supply. We're down to 64 drams. Do I have a missile weapon? I do not. Apart from Flaming Hands. So let's continue. Walking through the night northward towards Red Rock, hopefully. So far nothing is impeding our progress. A couple of Equimaxes grazing out here. You have finished step, travel to Red Rock. Of the quest, what's eating the water vine? You receive 50 XP. So we're here. The only thing that's left is to find the entrance. It's probably nestled in these canyons somewhere. Gotta watch out for jilted lovers. G. What's a G? A goat. Well, it's neutral, so I'm not gonna mess with it. It'd be a lot easier to see the entrance in the daytime, but I want to get this quest over and done with. Aha. And well, this looks like the entrance. Stairs down. Down we go. Into the Caves of Red Rock. where pretty much everything will be hostile. Giant centipede. The first thing we're going to do is light him on fire with our flaming hands and hack at him with the sword. And that was 50 XP. Our flaming hands is still in the cooldown stage, so we'll have to rely on our sword work for that. And that's an iron buckler and an iron short sword on that Snapjaw warrior. We'll take a look at the next one we encounter for a description. And this room seems to be done. We'll cautiously proceed to the next. Snapjaw Scavenger, a despised race. The long-jawed hyena-like desert bogeyman is a brutal scavenger preying on the weak of all the desert peoples. Swarmer, this creature receives a +1 to hit and penetration rolls for each other swarmer beyond the first who is adjacent to its target. I didn't know that. But he does have leather moccasins, and that's something I'd be interested in looting off his corpse. And we'll just take those leather moccasins and his bronze longsword. Let's check out what equipment we have. Leather armor. Can we put anything on our head? Nope. We already have leather moccasins. Do we have any missile weapons? Nope. Might be able to pick up a bow fairly easily soon. These caverns are extensive. I think I'm just going to complete the quest and then head back to Joppa if I live that long. You can spend a lot of time in just this cavern alone. What do we have here? Snapjaw Hunter. Okay. He has a short bow. That's going to be something that I would like to have. Our flaming hands takes care of him very quickly. We'll get the bronze mace, we'll get the bronze dagger, and we'll get the slender leather armor. I think that's an upgrade. Leather armor is 2 armor. Remove slender leather armor. Well, it seems to be 2 armor and no evade penalty, so we'll put that on. Just that will slim us down a little bit, I guess. Give us a better look as we more fashionable look as we crawl through the dungeon. This is a chest. Let's open it up. Wooden arrows and a water skin, an empty water skin. And that reminds me, we're going to equip our bow. Right missile weapon. Short bow. Okay. Do I have to reload? I guess I do. What do we have here? Snapjaw Scavenger. I don't... Let's take a shot at him with the arrow. Wow. I killed him with 1 hit. And we'll get his quilted shawl. And we will not get his hand axe. My strength isn't so high that I can carry half the dungeon out with us. Okay, looks like we found the stairs down. I'm just going to clear out this floor with some liberal use of flaming hands and our bow. We've got a vinewood sap mask, another short bow. We'll get the iron mace. Yeah, might as well. Might be able to sell that for something. Oops, and we picked up a bad corpse accidentally. So let's just eat it. You eat the bad corpse. It tastes like rat meat. Huh. Okay. Oh, studded leather armor. We're going to have to get that. That's an upgrade. Wooden arrows And we'll pick up the short bow to sell. We'll leave the staff. Another Snapjaw scavenger comes at us out of the darkness. And that looks like the level is just about complete, except for that one final passageway, which may or may not lead to treasure and or enemies. Let's take a shot with our bow. Critical hit. Another shot with our bow. Oops. Critical miss. Ooh. We took a critical hit there, but it didn't seem to hurt us. We'll try for a Flaming Hands, and we got him, which killed him right away. That gains us 3 hit points, 82 skill points, 1 mutation point, and 1 attribute point. So let's spend those. I think we'll put our... Let's go for toughness. And upgrade our Flaming Hands. Oh, can we not upgrade that yet? You may not advance this mutations level yet. Can we upgrade our night vision? No. We can upgrade our thick fur. Well, what the hell? Oh, we can't. We can't upgrade our thick fur. So we'll save the mutation point and look to our skill points. Bows and rifles, steady hands. That helps us with accuracy shooting ranged weapons. Long blade proficiency. We can get some long blade skills, but we don't have the points for it yet. Pistol would be nice. We don't have the points for it yet. Nor shields. Acrobatics, what does that do? I imagine that we get a description here. Okay, it's dodge value. That might be worth looking into. Axe, we already have a weapon. Cudgel, we already have a weapon. Dual wield is 300. Wow. I think tactics might be good. I think I might just save them for now. We have first aid, actually might be worthwhile. Yeah, let's put it in first aid. Anything that saves our life can't be that bad. A giant centipede. Let's hit him with the... oh, we can't. We're just gonna have to fight him. And it wasn't a very tough fight. A bronze battle axe, I think we'll pick up his arrows, his short bow, and his bronze battle axe. We might end up having to drop some of this loot if we find better stuff in the levels below. And we'll just take care of the Snapjaw Hunter. He's got a Desert Chris. Look through that trash, and the level is complete. Let's head to the stairs down and go to the next level. We descend the stairs right into a Snapjaw, and we find a chest with a fractured microchip. I believe that will serve as a trinket for our... uh-oh. Oh, I stepped on a young ivory. We are hurt, pierced through the feet, and a Snapjaw is bearing down on us. Let's take him out. We managed to block with our shield. We're going to hit that jilted lover with our Flaming Hands Check to see if this water is worth picking up, which it is not. Did I loot this chest? Yes, I did. Another snapjaw comes out of the hallway at us. And there's a small fire burning in the north side of this room. And a cave spider coming at us with fangs. I hate spiders. Let's light them up. Flaming Hands is proving to be quite useful, as is our bow. We're going to hit this Jilted Lover if we can with shots from our bow and a Flaming Hands, just so he doesn't grab us if we're running away from anything. Another Jilted Lover on the north side of the room. You know, I really thought I could just take out that Jilted Lover, but apparently not. It killed me. I got cocky. I thought my Flaming Hands were indestructible. Well, that's it for the first run of Caves of Qud. Blorth almost got somewhere close to completing the first quest. 126 points, survived for 1,374 turns. I thought I was doing fairly well there, but I guess not. Okay, well that was Blorth's trek through the Caves of Qud. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.